Alright everybody, welcome back to another episode of Sercacraft. It is I, Xilestar, and today, what a beautiful view of the ocean. It's so beautiful. Look at that chicken. Wait, what's that? Whoa, wait, what's this? Whoa, what happened? It's almost like I called my ship here. Wow, what an interesting thing. No, okay. So, I did what I said I was going to do last session. I kind of brought my ship over from the wall. Technically from the last version, but anyway, yeah, so this is the Rosaria base. This is my new ship. It doesn't really look as cool from the outside as it does on the inside. Inside looks kind of beautiful. It looks a lot better than what it does on the outside, pretty much. But here's pretty much what we're going to be doing. So we're going to be moving everything from the starter base that we had on the main island over to Rosaria base. Now, Rosaria base does utilize these sign sort of teleporting things to kind of move from place to place, but that's pretty much all of that. We got this thing right here, which gives us all of the achievements. Okay, so that's achievement, I gotta remember that. And this gives us all of the crafting recipes. Okay. Oh my god, it's so loud. Okay, I'll mute the game for you guys for a little bit up until they're all done. All of them should happen. It's pretty loud for me though. I can still hear it, so it only happens if they're like really big though. Yeah, there you go. So those purple ones or pink ones, whatever you want to kind of put them as, those ones are really loud. Cool, bro. Very nice. So loud. So loud in my ears. It's all I hear right now is there you go. Okay, there's all the crafting recipes. So now we know every single recipe that's ever in all of Minecraft. We also got a random bottle of enchanting for some reason. Cool. I'll drop it. I'm pretty sure that what probably ended up happening... Yeah, we got this problem. Okay. Yeah, so I gotta go move that over to here. But yeah, we got some things from Vanilla Tweaks. This is the Homes one. Yeah, I didn't properly remove that. It's fine. But yeah, so pretty much this is pretty much where that all is supposed to be. Anyway. Yeah. So that's pretty much mostly everything there. I also have my cannons. I got it to actually work with the Rosaria base. It's awesome. That and this entire ship right now is entirely TNT / whatever you want to pretty much put it as. Proof as much as possible. Okay, we're still recording audio. Awesome. So over here we have the... Oh, no, that's not it. No. Where is it? Is it here? Ah, yes. The Stick of Justice. Very nice. It is enchanted. But not only is there the Stick of Justice, we also have the Wings of the Eternal. And we also have firework rockets that have flight duration of 10. And if we equip the Wings of the Eternal, nothing is pretty much going to be different here until we... Oh my god, look at that. I have 2 rows of hearts. So there's a thing you can do with commands that you can end up having it so that you can make a... It's something with the / attribute thing. You can end up giving yourself a certain attribute, like generic armor, which is what this Elytra has, is generic armor, armor toughness. What's the other ones? I think it's like knockback resistance, maximum health, which is why you actually see me as double HP. And I think I have... Oh, I don't remember what the other one is. It doesn't actually... No, it's just all this stuff. Yeah, okay. Okay. So first things first is that we need to go to the other area. Or go back to the spawn area. I already took the sort of liberty of actually getting rid of pretty much everything for there. So we just need to / trigger home. Set to 1. And we're going to be going to spawn, of course. Okay, so I just need to do this. Come on. There you go. This is going to be pretty loud. What is this? Oh, that's a ruined portal. Cool. I did not know that. Alright, so some things that I also wanted to mention right off the bat. That was weird. Yeah, I know. I know, Cal. That's my response, too. Okay. Does that mean there's an... Nope, there's not an entity in the house. Okay, that was weird. Okay. So, as you can clearly see, I've used my light blue shulker boxes from the ship to here. I have literally grabbed everything, as you can see. I didn't grab the lava buckets in here. Didn't really think that would have mattered. As you can see, all of it is emptied. All of it. There is nothing that is left. Please tell me they're coming from the spawner. Please tell me they're coming from the spawner area. Yeah, so this stick... will actually one-hit enemies, so that's kind of cool. It is known as the Stick of Justice. It is meant to be used for justice. So yeah, so I've used... So pretty much, yeah, so like I'll show you, like... Everything is emptied. Like, everything is emptied. And I tried to throw what each and every storage has, so whatever this storage is, this is the exact same thing as that, and the same idea with all this stuff. Certain ones, like I think certain ones down here were the ones that were from the basement area, and a lot of these other ones are also from the, what do you call it? They're from the, no, what is it? Oh, for a certain amount of the chests that, like, for the, like, the baked potatoes, and there was the extra sugarcane / paper kind of thing that I didn't have room for. I kind of just ended up throwing them wherever I kind of, like, whichever shulker box was empty at the moment. And that's pretty much what I ended up doing. So another thing that we also kind of implemented into here is that we implemented that we can have up to 2 structures. We always recommend that the first one should always be named spawn. So though you can always get back to spawn at any point. So though if we change where spawn is, let's say for 1.18, we can easily just teleport to it because we just need to set it up for that world, and there you go. So it's perfect. And we're going to try and go through a lot of the abandoned shipwrecks to kind of find a block that we haven't really found yet, known as the moss block. Okay, I don't have pillaged items. Actually, that's 9, so 18 should actually be here, and 17 should be here, and you should be here. There you go. Okay, so that means that either this is 3 or whatever. What are you? You are 12. Okay. So 13 and all of them are somewhere. So they got to be like up here. Oh no. So I'm keeping the house here. I'm going to go and probably end up like sort of structure blocking it so that I can keep it for later. Because I actually like this design of this house. I think that it... Well, it's a good starter house. It's not really, like, something I would say, like, oh, yeah, it's going to win every building contest that's ever out there. It's got a little bit of everything in it. No. It's just, you know, a little house, you know, based off of, you know, 2 villager houses. Sort of improved a little bit as, you know, the development of the house kind of went through. So that goes there, this goes here, this goes here, okay. Because there should be a pillaged items 1 to 26, because I ran out of shulkers to go and make the last one. And I will go off screen and I'll actually go and put all this stuff away, so don't worry about that. It'll all be put away. Wait, I'm missing 2. Oh, there's the 2. Okay. So I also had to change the signs that were on the original spawn area. So I'll show you what I mean by that. Yeah, so goodbye, house. You actually very much helped me a lot. So I am very happy that we stayed for 6 sessions over here. Where'd the spider go? Yeah, so it should work. Yeah, so the command in order to actually get back to my base now is actually this. Just set it to 2, pretty much. And that's what I have these signs set to do. So now, we're here. Wow, that was fast. And I'm going to teleport her in here. We're going to store all this stuff in here, because why not? I'm going to go put all this stuff away. It's going to be awesome. And, yeah. So, because this is definitely... Well, it already went up. This is being recorded around mid-August right now. So, this probably won't go up for, like, a long time. So... if there's a lot of progress between this session and the next one, like let's say I move the ship or something odd like that, or there's a very long difference, like let's say there's a bunch of new structures and all that kind of stuff though, don't get me wrong, that I'm gonna wait until like this is kind of the last session that needs to go up before I go do the next one. Yeah. So actually, while we are kind of waiting for Cube to kind of go through its little sort of rainfall, let's go and take a look at what this ship actually ends up providing. So I'm going to go onto the single player world of this, and we're going to go and figure it out. Yeah, I still have to change the image. I still have to actually find something for it. So I have, I think it's not this one. It's this one right here. Alright. Yes, it is. Okay. So this is the version that I'm trying to show off. So let's go show it off. So this version is the latest one that apparently had the clocks broken for some odd reason. So they are not here anymore. But that's fine. They're all good. They're all pretty, well, safe in a way. So this is the main bedroom area. You'll notice that this was actually much different than the server. That's because on the server, I actually did a few things off screen to kind of just change it up a little bit. So over here is pretty much the main bedroom area. I have a security camera up here kind of thing, so I can like look at it and kind of know like if anybody's intruding or whatever. I'm going to go full screen now. Yeah, so we can now kind of see like exactly if anybody is sort of not supposed to be on the ship or anything like that. Over here we have the bell. Very nice. We have a painting holder, or not a painting holder, a map holder. So let's say I right click a empty map here. There we go. Ah, wonderful. A map. You right click and there you go. There's your map. There's the map holder. So pretty much you just walk into the room, you look here, go, ah yes, this is the area that I want to actually always be able to see, and then you just go do whatever you pretty much need to. This is just extra equipment, so I also found a way to actually hide enchantments and extra like item tags kind of thing. So pretty much you'll only see the item's name. So that's kind of cool. So you'll see that. You also see the Behemoth equipment, which is pretty much the God armor, pretty much. By the way, the Wings of the Eternal are a God Elytra, so ready for that. We also have the Rosaria base compass. I think this is new or is this old? This is an old one. So you just right-click on one of the lodestones. I have one past here, and there's another one onto the cockpit area that actually does for that reason. The captain's log was from an old Sercacraft back when it was, what version was it? It was like, back when it was, I think, this version right over here. So back during the old classic days kind of thing, that's what it was. And so that's what that book was for. So yeah. So if you actually watched the entire what do you call it? The Minecraft special. I almost said Oblivion. The Minecraft special. I said I was going to go through all of the functions in this sort of base right away. In this video kind of thing. So let's go through them all. So behind these banners, I'm going to get rid of them because I'm going to keep the one from the server. We have a day and night generator. So pretty much if you want it to become day, because it's actually night, we just right click the sign and it actually turns it to, I think, day 1, day 0. Because this actually says the time set to 0. I'm actually going to change this sign at one point, or at some point, to change it so that it just changes it to day, because I don't know if night will actually change it to whatever. But yeah, because I wanted to kind of keep the day and night cycle normal, just that I just wanted to turn day or night depending on what it is. We'll go to this last because this is actually going to show off something that I kind of want to keep sort of hidden a little bit. This is the Piglin Observer equipment. I made this, I think, in preparation for 1.16. This is a Behemoth armor, but just under gold and changed as Piglin Observer because, well, Piglins don't attack you if you have gold armor, and that's pretty much what that was for. Over here... No, I don't have that anymore. Okay. So there was a command block over here that told you how many teams are out, and the other one showed you, like, how many teams are in the team that I made. I might still have... This one might still have it, so let's go take a look and see if that had it. But pretty much that is pretty much what I would put there. Again, yeah, there's this. So this will list all the teams that are there. What's this for? Oh, yeah, okay. So this was back when I did this, and then I changed that. That's right. So what's this one having, then? Oh, it killed all the items that are drops. Okay. And then this tells you, like, all the members that are in the selected team. I chose mine, which is Omni Knights. So there we go. That's pretty much all of that. So that's all that was supposed to be there, but I guess at some point I'm like, well, there's not really too many teams. Plus, you can keep track of the members, so it's not really that big of a deal. So I kind of just got rid of it. I think that's everything in here, yeah, for the most part. And then here's the ender chest, of course. Cool. Over here is nothing really too much else. There's no secret items behind these walls. There's only one secret thing back here, which is just supposed to teleport you to the surface area. So, like, if I... Never mind, I can't really show it off. I have another version of this that I can just do it, but still. All it pretty much does is it just teleports you, like, below to about... I think it's around... like somewhere over like here kind of thing. Like it teleports you down and a little bit forward kind of thing. That's all it does. There's nothing really too much else over here. So let's go and... yeah, so I can show it all off because, again, I'm not going to keep this. So we're going to get rid of all this. There's a bunch of items. Yeah, because there's a sign here that I'm going to show off what it does. So I'm trying not to remove that. And as you can see, like, there's nothing else here. Like, see, there's nothing else here. There's just that. This right here spawns in a nether portal. This one right here spawns in a end portal, of course. Very nice. They actually do function. You can actually walk in and do it. And then this one removes the end portal. And this one removes the nether portal. I'm thinking of changing these signs around a little bit, so that, like, this one will spawn, like, the portal here kind of thing. And the same thing with this one will spawn in that portal over here. So since this one spawns in the end, it'll spawn the end portal, like, right here. And then this spawns in the nether portal at the same block kind of thing. So you can just, like, walk into it and just do whatever you want kind of thing with it. So same idea with this. There's nothing... oh, there is something here. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's the parrot. Oh, you're not supposed to access it from here, though. Yeah, okay, so I know where this is. So I know exactly where we are right now. So you're not supposed to be able to activate them here, but you're supposed to activate them below. So when you go towards this area, you just need to right click this and you'll get into this big giant room area. Now this does have some command blocks, so this will change the difficulty. Not like we really need it for the server, because it's always going to be on hard. This is nothing, so you don't have to worry about that. This doesn't do anything, but this also has, in the same idea as the ones that we saw back there, this is meant to be accessed below, not here. So that's pretty much why those are there. This doesn't have a sign, okay. Yeah, this doesn't have a sign. But this has something that spawns in a snow golem that I call the archers, and they are an invincible snow golem, and same thing with this, except for this spawns in iron golems that are called, I think, guardians, right? These are called guardians? Yeah, they're called guardians. So they're unkillable by anything in survival. They can only be killed by creative mode players, so there you go. So there's that. This changes you to survival. This changes you to creative. Self-explanatory for that one. There's nothing back here. These three, there's actually something here. So if I want to change my barrier from turning it from a barrier to bedrock, I think that's what this one does, or this one does that. So one changes it from normal barriers into bedrock, and the other one changes it back into barriers. So barriers is... So the reason why I have it as barriers is because it makes it so you can actually see the ship itself. It's kind of cool. And all that. And then this right here will actually remove the entire ship. So you can actually remove it, and you can actually use this book right here, which does that, like that one command block does, which kills all the dropped items, and you can actually legitimately get rid of them all. So your ship is kind of safe from like being looted kind of thing. Well, not really, but yeah, you can pretty much make sure that like nobody can get their hands on this behemoth armor, or this travel elytra, or this like rambunctious inferno blade, or whatever kind of thing. That's all that is. And then this right here is the Sercacraft book. I have to change it. I have to update the rules maybe. And then this one is just my overall creative book. My control thing. Yeah, I did this. It's so cool. I like this idea. But yeah, there's that too. This sign right here spawns in a Thieves' Arrow, which does this. So it does extra damage, it poisons and withers the target, and it also makes it so that they can be shown for an extra 10 seconds. And this is the celebratory crossbow, or the more so the crossbow rocket. This is kind of cool though. I like this one. It actually lags the actual game. Like if you throw more in here, it actually lags the whole thing, which is kind of cool. And I think it's one of the crossbow like rockets that can actually instant kill if need be. So is it this one right here? Yes, it is. Okay. So this sign right here actually turns the weather into thunder, and this will actually clear it right up. I just need to remember which one's actually thunder and which one's actually clear. So as you can see, yeah. So let's see, can we actually hear the thunder? Or actually like see it sort of do the thunder noise? Because I have weather turned off, so we don't actually get to hear it. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to hear it. Okay. It's fine. There's nothing, again, there's nothing really too much up here. I kind of kept all the kind of command signs below. This will actually lock the door, so this changes these 4 blocks into 1 planks, so that when you're inside, you're like, oh man, I'm trapped in here. And then it also changes this, so that when you're actually looking at it from the outside, you're like, oh man, how do I enter? But then it's like right here. This actually retracts the sort of walkway into the barriers. It will always be barriers. It won't actually turn to bedrock if there's bedrock. It doesn't like scan to this block right here or something like that and goes, oh, it's bedrock, this will be bedrock. It doesn't do that. And this summons the pathway. It's very cool. And then this, of course, is in case you have the door locked. So if I do this, this removes it. And then same idea with this side. This is the pathway. This removes the pathway. This gets rid of the blocks, while this actually spawns the blocks over there. Let's see. What is this right here? Oh, yeah. So this actually fully heals you if you're ever, like, sort of dangerously low. This gives you what would give you full hunger and full saturation, which is a rabbit stew and 2 golden carrots. So if you eat those, you'll have full saturation and full hunger, pretty much. And over here, there's nothing really much here. It's all just kooky design kind of thing, just to kind of, instead of having like wooden planks everywhere, making it look very bland and stuff like that, throw a little bit of color, normal oak logs, spruce here, just to have every crafting thing here too, pretty much. I don't really think any of these really have anything in here. Oh, this does have stuff in here. And this is just a totem, yeah. Yeah, because this is different now. Definitely. But nothing too much. It's just more so the items inside. And there's nothing back here. As you can see, there's glowstone. Down here, we have the furnace area. I have mine sort of designed to... Well, technically, the base before this one, the base that's over there, is actually the reason why I ended up doing this. And then I did it with Voracle, I think, as well. Yeah, I did it with Voracle, so I ended up doing that. So over here, we have more command blocks. Okay, this does have command blocks. Okay. So this actually changes the random tick speed to the normal amount. Same idea with this one. Changes mob spawning to true. This changes keep inventory to false. This changes mob griefing to true. And this clears every item in the player's inventory. And this will give everything but the player glowing for 5 seconds. And it's a repeat one, so you can just keep on having a repeat over and over again. So this turns it back into its normal vanilla rate. There was an extra one. I don't remember exactly which one it was, but there was an extra rule here. I think it was something like, well, if one was like a mob griefing, maybe? No, okay, so I don't remember which one it was. We can go check after. But same idea with this side. So this side over here, all of it is sort of non-default. So those are default. These are non-default. And then, of course, you have these two, which are identical because it's only one block. So, yeah. There's also another one right underneath here. This will give the player Bad Omen. This gives you Hero of the Village. Yeah. So you can pretty much just give yourself Hero of the Village, or you can give yourself Bad Omen, and then you can go do the sort of trials or whatever, or the dungeon or whatever. This will spawn in Sponge, specifically just so that when you spawn this in, water usually generates here. So I'll show you what kind of an effect that does. Oh, great, a Wandering Trader happened. Oh. Yeah. But instead, it would get rid of the one that Trapdoor had. There you go. That's what I mean. And you can still activate this one as if nothing happened. So that's pretty much what that's supposed to be. I messed that up. So let's just go and hide that for now. This one right here gives you another ward, so you can continuously go with your brewing stand. I had one around here that was supposed to also give you a blaze powder, specifically just to power this up, but I thought that that's a little bit too powerful, so I kind of just got rid of it. Over here is a potion effect remover, so this just pretty much clears all potion effects from the player, so it pretty much just acts like a milk bucket. No command signs, or no, not command signs, but no command blocks over here. I forgot to go over this area. This gives you a block of coal. Now, like, it matters. There's a chest, a barrel over here with a bunch of them. Doesn't really matter. This area has one. I know that for a fact. It has two, actually. Yeah, okay. So this has... So I kind of kept everything mirrored. So that means this and this. Okay. So this gives the player hunger. So this is actually how you can kind of do that saturation thing if you really wanted to. And this actually is another clear effect one. I think that was the original location for it. Yeah, same idea with that. And then this just gives you experience because why not? Pretty much. I'm not really going to go into more of on topic of these signs kind of thing that teleport you forward. Self-explanatory, they teleport you forward. So you can kind of have no doors. When I originally had one of my ships, I'll show this off real quick. Which ship was it? Was it this one? It was one of these. Is it still visible? Yeah, okay. Or it's not really visible, I can show it off. So I originally had it like this. Okay? So right when you're done walking down the stairs, so let's say this, it looks really long. And it looks like, oh man, it's going to take me, you know, like 20 seconds to get across. Meanwhile, if you were to kind of block it off and then have a sign here, it looks much shorter than what it actually is. So you can actually just teleport yourself in here and go, oh, I'm here now. And you can kind of just do whatever you really need to. And you can kind of just get out and it's like, oh, it's still secret and you can put stuff behind there and nobody's going to know unless they know about the teleport signs. So you know what? It kind of makes sense. And I think around one of those designs when I started doing this idea, which was kind of cool. Yeah, so over in this storage area is, I think, pretty much mostly every item in the game. So there's that as well. Nothing really too much here except for those command blocks, of course. No, okay. So these two command blocks, as you saw, this summons a wolf, this summons a parrot. Okay. And then this one summons a cat, I believe. Yeah, this one summons a cat. This one summons a skeleton horse. I'm going to have one that probably spawns in axolotls. Those are going to be kind of fun to end up going through, so hooray for that. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, there's nothing really too much else here. This doesn't do anything. This sign literally does nothing. It's just here as a placeholder. Because I originally had a clear all items in your inventory sign here, and because I had a barrel behind it, so I accidentally kept clicking it without clicking the barrel, and I'm like, are you kidding me? I got rid of all my items again. Alright, so past here, there's nothing. Yeah, there is nothing past here, except for down here is just a storage area that has a lot of items from past adventures. This has everything from Varkle, and this has the everything barrel. So I'll show you how I kind of do that now, because I kind of changed my way of doing it. So over here we have the farming area. This area got a huge change a bunch of times where it got shrunk down to like something like this kind of thing, where it was like a 3x3 block area. Now I kind of did this, which I kind of like now. Now it's a little bit bigger. And everything looks kind of nice. And here is where you can kind of AFK. And you can wait. And then here's the farming hole. And then you can kind of just keep here. Just wait. And then if you're like back, you go, okay, jump out. I would normally have a jump boost thing here. And then you can kind of just do your farming. And then put it back. And then you can kind of just go back. If somebody steals the hose in there, don't worry. There's like 5, I think. Yeah, there's 5 on display here. And then with the potatoes, you can also use the smoker here to kind of cook them up. There's smokers over here as well, but they're too far away kind of thing. So just in case you don't want to travel all the way over there, you can kind of just do it in that room. So it's not really that big of a deal. And that's like everything in this pretty much room area thing. There's no command blocks in here, no nothing. But if we go over here, as I showed off, this is a give all achievements, and this is all command recipes, or all recipes. And this one gives you TNT. I needed this during the 1.16 version, so I might get rid of it, but yeah. And of course, we also have the explosion thing. I'm not going to do it because I kind of need that platform, and I don't want to destroy it. So, yeah, I kind of just don't want to get rid of that. And of course, we have a secret. No, we don't. Oh, no, not anymore. Okay, so I originally had a secret over there. I think I showed it off a long time ago, but just in case I didn't, this one should have it. No question about that. Yeah, so one of the things I did a lot of changes is I changed every chest into a barrel and changed every shulker box into a barrel as well. So we had these little side rooms over here that kind of had like a little bit of everything in here kind of thing. And you can kind of right click here and you can get back into the farm, and you can right click over here and you get to a different area. Then you can kind of right click back. And then this had a middle area which does all this. I have this again and I'll show it off in a second. But yeah, I originally had 2 small rooms over there. Now, I don't think I can remake it. Yeah, I don't think I can remake it. Alright, so that's everything in the front area for both ends. Now, here comes the cool part. There is actually a back area specifically in this area. We have to go and right-click this sign when we get to the middle. This gives me the flight duration of 10 firework rocket, and this gives you the potions that were originally in those 2 side rooms. So here's a healing potion, a lingering potion that gives you a ton of regeneration, and I think it lingers for about 2 minutes, I think, or something like that. I don't know. Here's the Behemoth Potion. This is pretty much what I use during my entire thing. This is pretty much what it does. It's pretty much a potion that lasts indefinitely, so it doesn't really matter. And even if it does fade, I have, like, the sign specifically for it. And here's the Buff Boy Potion. This is not actually meant to be there. But in one version, we kind of needed a bunch of health boosts, so we kind of just added that in. Then over here, I have... Oh, this is one of the Varkol barrels. I think that this is the extra shulkers. Yeah. These are the shulkers that were originally in that room kind of thing. And here is Nuke. Nuke does a lot of dangerous stuff. Yeah, and then Experimental Arrow is this, but as an arrow. So yeah, it lasts indefinitely. So pretty much it's supposed to prevent people from trying to attack me. So I'm going to go use it right now. This is pretty much what it does. And this is just insane. Oh man, getting sick again. There we go. And I already have 2 barrels filled with the arrows. They are in a secret area, so I'll show that off. So there is actually a sign underneath these banners right here that actually leads you to an area above. Now, behind here is literally that side room that's literally like the entrance area to the downstairs area. So this is just an extra sort of room here, specifically filled with TNT and wither stuff. This has a bunch of random shenanigans in here. This gives you pumpkin pie. Yum, pumpkin pie. This gives you all the banners that are in here. This is actually out of date because I haven't been changing anything, and also has a debug stick in here because why not? This was originally every button you would need to activate every command block that was in Revabase, I believe, or no, not Revabase, Sercacraft. But I kind of just stopped kind of changing that over and over again. This teleports you into the room, of course, so I'm going to go and skip that for the other side because it's identical. But we're going to go and show off the other sign that's actually in here. Not this one, but this one right here. This one actually teleports you into a small little room over here. And this one, I believe, is... yeah, all my other worlds that I kind of have. This is actually out of date too because I actually changed this. And then this is ore generators. So this will generate a 5x5, I think, like room of ore kind of thing. And this is just in case Minecraft ever added any other ore. And this generates from coal all the way over to ancient debris. I haven't added copper in here yet because, of course, I haven't had the time to do it. And if you right-click the sign, you teleport right over here. Now, if we right-click this and go to this side, we kind of meet into the same kind of room, just on the opposite area. Both ones have sticks. This is just, I think, food. Yeah, that's food. And same idea, TNT, and, of course, whatever. Same idea with that. Anything else? Oh, yeah, this. So, This sign, of course, is actually a little bit different. So this just has a bunch of random junk that I kind of just ended up picking up, like a bunch of random flowers that I picked up. These are not filled up like they are in the other ones, so excuse those ones pretty much. Where are they? Ah, here's my bees from the server from 1.15, and here's a full beehive kind of thing that I made in creative mode just to sell. And here's a bunch of random items that I picked up. This is actually going to change because I'm going to have a big difference because I'm going to change all of the ones that I currently have with all of the ones that I've had from every other world. So that's pretty much it. I'm kidding. There's actually something else as well that is on top of it. So this actually has a command block, I think? No, it doesn't have it anymore. So these actually spawn in all of my other creations from the left and to the left and to the right. From every other like sort of creation, like it'll spawn in like these kind of bases. Especially, I think I also have it as spawning as this as well. Razzacraft, Revacraft, and Razabase, I think. And all this other sort of stuff, it will all, or sort of the airships kind of thing, they will all be spawned from one of these sides. And you go to this barrel right here, and you kind of see which ones are there. I have a sort of a thing added into the front that just tells you which side they go on. So the left one, so you add it to here. And you kind of just click on load, and then it loads it immediately pressed up against this. So pretty much this is just like a little docking thing. So you just go walk up, and you just walk up onto the ship. And now we're going to the final area. So this actually received a big change. Well, it all happened off screen, but it received a big change. So originally I had it so though you had to use 2 different signs to get to this area. Now I changed it to 1, but it's a really long way anyway. So if you right click this sign, you actually get teleported to this room right here. Now this room is right dab, so right here I think is the bedroom, and right here is literally the back of the ship. So if we click on this scanning local entities sign, it'll actually put glowing on every entity that's there. And if I click this, that command block that I originally made to kill raid enemies and just any other normal enemies kind of thing, like zombies, skeletons, and all that stuff, this actually just kill it. This just adds everything to adds glowing to everything but the player. And if we right click this, before it would teleport you right back to the room, almost as if you never left. But I changed it because I have an extra area right underneath. So if we actually go into game mode, I keep clicking extra thing right here, you'll notice though that in the design I have a undercarriage area specifically just to house energy and just also to kind of keep these sort of like thrusters like sort of still attached to the actual building. And in here is literally right where we got teleported to. So this is kind of to add the extra like functionality to it. I'd put like if there was a way you can actually make real thrusters, I'd of course try and make sure I can actually do it. But hey, this is Minecraft. I don't really care that much for it. And if we right click the sign, we get end crystals. Very cool. That was a long time ago made. That's I think a 1.14 sign right there. Over here we have a sign right here, or we have a barrel right here with all this stuff. This is the old, oh these are old because they have the old enchantment names kind of thing. But yeah, the Pickaxe of Doom. And over here we have the Behemoth stuff, same idea. They're old because they don't have like the gray or anything like that in them. Very nice. This was my old walking around stuff. This is what I kept in my inventory when I was walking around. And I think this was just alternate equipment. I think, yeah, here's travel train, here's the normal thing. So if we right click this, and we right click that, we'll get into the everything storage. So all of this is what was originally in that upper area from 1.13, I think, or 1.14, something like that. And this area kind of got bugged a little bit, where it kind of duplicated one thing. Yeah, because this was for the symmetry kind of thing. But one of these areas got glitched, I think, where it had 2 barrels that had the same contents in it. And I fixed it with the server one, but it's still kind of bugged on this one. So this has all of the left storage ones from above there. So in that, before the farm area. That's what this has, and this has the right area. Of course, out of date, because of course these are in chests, but I kind of just never really did bother in sort of just improving it anyway. I would probably end up changing them into shulkers now. Sort of inside the inventory in here, there would be shulkers. Over here is just a bunch of scaffolding that I made through... Well, I made through, I think, 1.15. When did scaffolding come out? I think it was 1.15 or something like that. Is it 1.15, 1.14? That's when I kind of made it. Because I found a jungle on that version. Maybe it was 1.14. Because I found bamboo, and that's exactly what... Or no, I bought bamboo from my friend, and then that's how I kind of just made all the scaffolding. Over here was just, like, different, like, sort of, like, special dungeon maps, and that me and my friend played, so I kind of just kept, like, some keepsakes from that. I'll play some of them. I don't remember all of them, but I have this one, I think, so I can kind of do that. And here's a skyblock one. This one actually inspired me to make books with commands, because that's what this has right here. It has, I think, something with, yeah, settings has something like that, so that kind of inspired me to make something like that. Here's the original Sercacraft inventory. This is kind of what I kept on my person at all times. It was in my ender chest for the longest time, too. Here's just extra logs kind of thing from the secret rooms in the old one. This is the Tnt Spawner. This will actually spawn a TNT in this kind of configuration. So 11 by 9, I think 5 is the height. So that's pretty much how big it was. Very nice. That's nothing. This is just random flower stuff. Enchanted golden apples, golden carrots, and golden apples. Yeah, there might be some empty ones. Yeah. I didn't quite fill it up all the way. So this is... Oh, this is the wallet from Voracle. And here's my beginner pack if somebody else joined and they wanted my assistance. I'd have that. And same idea with this. This was just all random stuff. Which these might actually leave, because I actually have a couple barrels up there that actually have some of the horse armor and saddles. And over here is just all the extra sort of things that I got from Voracle. Oh, yes, this I can get rid of most of this stuff, because I already have another spot for it. And here's the duplication that I talked about, where it got messed up. This one is blocks from Voracle. This is just random junk from Voracle. This is the arrow barrel that I was talking about. And this was just random cool stuff, I think. Yeah, from other worlds that I've found. A bunch of materials. Arrows again. And a bunch of extra maps. Okay. So, here's the whole idea for that room. So that undercarriage area, I'm going to call it the undercarriage area. The only way to actually get there was if you right-click the sign that was here, and it would teleport you right in that little chamber area right there. And if you teleport to that sign, it would teleport you right here. Now, that was the original idea specifically for it. Until I decided to kind of change my mind. There is nothing in there. Okay, is there something here, though? No, but I could add extra command blocks up there. Can I? Oh, I can. The wheels are turning again. But yeah, so I kind of just had the 2 signs to pretty much get into the 2 secret areas, and I went, you know what, why don't I just combine them? So this is what I mean, though, like, it's way too long. So pretty much you have to get down to that bottom area, you have to right-click this sign, right-click this one, get to here, and you're done. Then you get down to here. Then once you're down here, you pretty much to leave, you have to right-click this trap door, and you're not going to go back to the previous teleport point. This one's going to teleport you right at the room. And it has this weird thing where if you kind of right-click it, it has to go from crawling into standing, because it actually has the blocks now to kind of support it. Oh, and something else I wanted to mention. These are all actually, like, hidden storage, or hidden invisible item frames. Yeah. This is though, like, if you have like a decorative piece of art kind of thing, you can put it here. Now, okay, we're done with that. Let's go back onto the server. Now, one thing that I did want to mention about the reasons for some of the changes that I made for this. One reason why I did some of the changes, yeah, like the clocks are here because I re-added them back in. But the reason why I added some of these changes in, so instead of chests having these and barrels, is because the barrels actually look like it's a part of the wall, which is exactly what I wanted. I originally had chests pretty much everywhere like you can actually think of because they was in the 1.13 design. So I kind of just went, you know what, I'll stick with that for a little bit and then I'll be it for the most part. I, of course, changed my mind right when 1.14 happened, where I pretty much made barrels almost everything. So there you go. So that's one of the big things that ended up happening, was that I changed everything for that. Also, I have a lot of bread. Okay, so I went into my old worlds, like literally my old worlds, back during like, I think I went back to my first world and went and did all of that nonsense. Grabbed every item that I ever grabbed inside of Minecraft. I might have missed a world or two, but it doesn't really matter. I grabbed every single item and moved them over to this base. They are not completely organized as much, but they're organized enough. This is every single arrow I've ever actually collected in all of Minecraft. Yeah, that's nothing. That's nothing either. Oh yeah, I found a buried treasure map, and I wanted to try a theory, and it actually did work. Yeah, these are nothing, okay. Yeah, those, yeah, so I'll start sorting these out as well. These were actually originally here. This is all the music discs in the game. Very nice. I called it the music box because it just a cool play on word there. This actually, that's empty. This is actually every equipment specifically from those worlds. So from Bows. Bows has like the most that I've seen. It is 5 or 6 shulker boxes full of just random items. So I'm gonna go through all of these items off screen, and I'm gonna sort them around so that it's a lot better than that sort of organization system, because that is really bad. The other thing is that I also have the dragon egg from the 1.15/1.16 world. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to go into the end at some point, and I'm going to go pick up the end, the dragon egg, because I can, and because we kind of rightfully deserve it. So one of my friends has actually been on the server for a while. He might not be on now. Oh, there's my extra bread that I had in my inventory. From something, I don't remember what. I'm kind of waiting for it to become day. How far in the night are we at? Oh, we're pretty far. Okay, I'm gonna right-click this just in case. Let's see here. Yeah, because I kind of moved all that stuff here. I kind of kept the design of the acacia trapdoors there. Okay, so what I'm trying to look for is a torch or something. I thought I had some loose ones that are lying around somewhere. Maybe not. Maybe I don't have any. Yeah, I'll repopulate this area with items again. I think that that's going to be a wonderful idea. Yeah, those are all legitimate nether stars. That is from, I think, mostly every world. So that's a total of 50 nether stars. And then this was back when me and my friend were just playing on a single player world, and we literally, like, that was back when I think shipwrecks were just coming out, and we were just kind of just randomly exploring, and we did that. Oh, I forgot to show this area. Well, there's nothing really too much different in that area. But I do need the Behemoth Potion if I want to go do that. Ah, wonderful. So this area right here, I need this potion kind of thing to kind of actually always get out. So this area is every single item that I've ever collected in sort of their own little blocks or in their sort of own barrels kind of thing. That's all of this. They're all in shulker boxes for the most part. Now I do have one over here. Nope. Is it this one? No. Is it this one? Nope. It's this one then. Ha! This is full of torches. I'm not gonna go grab it though. I'm sure I probably have a barrel somewhere. As you can see, that's literally the only way you can get out of there. Okay, I did refill that. And of course I missed. Of course I missed again. It's fine. Yeah, I have them as lava buckets, but I get lava cauldrons, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Do you guys have any torches or anything? Wait, no. Nope. Yep, nope. Nothing, okay. Yeah, so you'll also notice that I changed every sort of rotation of the barrels. That took, like, at least, like, a few hours to kind of do. That and a lot of screenshots to make sure that everything is exactly where I had it before. So I didn't go crazy myself. There we go, I do have torches. Okay, good. I do need a pickaxe. Oh, okay. Fine, whatever. It's fine. Yeah. So let's go and... There was a shipwreck close to here. Is there anything in here, though? Some lapis, some iron, some gold, some... Nice. Okay, that's nothing. Okay. What's down here, though? Yeah, this potion just makes everything much easier to work with. We got a buried treasure map. Is this the one that I already found, or no? I can't even see it. It kind of looks like it. Oh, we got suspicious stew, though. Nice. I know they got an update, so that's kind of cool. Yes, I've already got this one. This is the one that that's literally in that barrel right there. Oh, I can't do the Lytra thing because stupid shenanigans. Okay, fine then. Well, I'm gonna go up here then. Yeah, because this literally is right around over here. It's right here. Actually, I might as well show it off. So, I learned this not too long ago. I kind of wish I would have noticed this right when Shipwrecks just came out, kind of thing. So, if you go to F3, you want to take a look at the chunk area right over here. So, you want to go towards your X, and you want to go towards 9 and 9. And that is exactly where the chest is. Right about here, if I remember correctly. It's like a gravel block, right? Yeah, right there. And then, of course, this is where you'd find your buried treasure. And it's literally right on 9-9. Man, I would have loved to know that way before. I remember going very crazy trying to figure out how to freaking solve them, and I thought they were unsolvable but the Y doesn't is always going to be different. It's the X and the Z that are always going to be identical to it. Okay. I don't really need that. Oh. That wasn't me. Ah. Where did this all come from? Is this a biome? River. Funny looking river. What is this? Is this like a new thing or something? Oh, I think I know what this is. I think I know what it is. It's my ship. I remember. I threw a bunch of fireballs, and I don't know where they landed. Apparently, they landed here, and I thought this was a new biome. Yay! I'm glad I forgot about it, cause no, there's a bunch of like I'm trying to find the other shipwrecks. There's like 4 of them near my base, or something like that. Cause there's the one that was like right around here. And there was like one that's like close to here, I think. Is it here? Yeah, because there's the one that was like right here that I kind of wanted to see, but I didn't want to kind of like spoil it a little bit. There's one that's over here, I think. Yeah, there's this one. If we get the moss block, I'm going to be happy, and I'm going to go straight to the end. Okay, what's in here? Okay, no, but it's fine. I'll take everything. Curse of Vanishing. Maybe I can sell it. I don't think it's going to be very valuable, though. I think only someone like me would probably get it. Now, if we got a Curse of Vanishing book, I know, like, a couple people that buy that. Same map. You can have all of the maps, because I don't really need that map as much. Is there a treasure one? There is a treasure one. Okay. Ooh, nice. Nice. I kind of want to show off how to get moss, though. Come on, game. Give me moss already. As far as I know, you can only get it in these abandoned shipwrecks or well, just normal shipwrecks, I guess. Not really abandoned. Well, kind of makes sense that they're abandoned. I kind of just want to try and see if I can, like, trigger my elytra while in water. Trying to, like, see if I can see underneath. Oh yeah, there's something else I needed to show off too. It's on the bottom of the ship. In that storage area. But I think what's more important is trying to find moss. Can I find a shipwreck? Die. Actually, this might have looting all the way up. Either that or it just has sharpness all the way up, so it just does a ton of damage. Is that an abandoned portal? Oh my god, it is. It is. It's an abandoned portal. Do you have a pickaxe at all? Hey, stop gargling water. I got copper. Yay! I think that's my first copper from a drowned, I think. Well, since now we're in 1.17.1, I guess it makes sense. It's now, what, 11% or something like that? So at some point you had to kind of get it. Oh, is that it? Is that one right there? No, that's a geode, isn't it? Wait, is that a geode? Yeah, it's got calcite in there. Can I find that at geodes? Okay. Is there nothing else down here? Okay, I kind of need to go and find an island so I can trigger my elytra, so I can kind of just fly away. Okay, where's the food? Okay, we can kindly just get rid of all this stuff over here. I kind of want the food. Hi. Bye. Yeah, I kind of wanted to make like a superhero kind of thing for the server, where like the hero would or like run in with like the wings of the Eternal and the stick of justice, and would like bat criminals with that kind of thing. I thought that would be kind of cool, but yeah. Nope, that's a portal. Oh, there's another one right here. Okay. Let's go and dive right on in. I'm pretty sure if this was real life, I'd probably be dead. Oh, another buried treasure map. Hopefully it's a new one. Hopefully it's a new one. I would love it if it's a new one. Oh. No, didn't get any moss yet. Projectile protection 4. That would be kind of nice if you can actually move it onto a different item. Just imagine you can transport enchantments from one material to another. Like a leather cap to a diamond one. That'd be kind of awesome. Or even just being able to like extract it from like the leather cap and moving it over to like a diamond helmet. That would be kind of cool. Okay, I don't know how rare moss is, but it shouldn't be this rare. No. Gotta get to another island again. So something as well that I kind of forgot to mention though. This elytra right here originally had spikes on it. Or is it called spikes or something? Yeah, I think it's spikes. So every time a mob hit me, it would die instantaneously. So I kind of, because I wanted an elytra that wouldn't break, but it would also be like one of the fastest ones kind of thing. So I'm like, oh man, since I now know how to use these attribute things, this could be kind of cool. So I kind of made my elytra like not only unbreakable, but it would end up boosting your stats by an incredible number. Okay, so I'm trying to still find any shipwrecks. If we get lost, it doesn't really matter. I can just / trigger home again. Not really seeing it, no. Is that one that I've already found, or no? Is this one that I've already found, or no? We got moss! Yes! Awesome. That's exactly what I wanted. Because that's a cool block. Okay. Now I need to know, do I have bone meal on? Oh, no, I don't have bone meal on me. Oh, my word. Okay, we don't want to go there. Okay, so we need to find a skeleton. I'm going to go / trigger back home set to 2. If I do... Hi. No. No. You're not allowed to trident me, buddy. There we go. Now we're here. Okay. Do we have bones anywhere? I could probably try and find like a cave close by so I can show this off. This is a cool block. I've seen this happen a little bit, and I love it. Okay, where is a skeleton? I'm seeing a bunch of zombies. I saw an enderman. A bunch of creepers. Skeleton! Take my stick of justice! Cool. Okay. Okay. So with that, let's go find an area specifically with what we can do with this. Do you have a cave of any kind? Not really. But it's fine. So this block is actually really unique, where it'll actually change blocks near it to be moss. Bone meal. There we go. I was trying to find it. So if we right-click this... Oh, I didn't do the thing yet. Oh, does it not? Hey, leave me alone. Ooh, that might actually have a cave. So, okay, so I'm not that far from a dark oak forest. That's kind of cool. Do you guys have a cave? I almost said a forest. Do you guys have a cave close by? Close to a desert too. Nice. Ooh, a mountain. Oh wait, cave. Cave. Okay, cool. Let's go into the cave. And let's see. So, let's say, oh man, there's so much stone around here. It's going to take weeks for me to get rid of all this. Just grab a moss. Grab bone meal. And look, it changed into moss. Then you can just... Well, you probably have a tool specifically just to mine moss faster. But there you go. You get moss. And it's just that quick. There you go. You got rid of a ton of stone. So I wondered, can you get rid of ore by accident? Let's see. Can you get rid of ore? That would kind of defeat the purpose of using it. Leave me alone. Take my stick of justice. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. No, it doesn't look like it can. Okay, that's a good design then. And because my stick doesn't have a durability, I can use it to mine blocks and it won't actually affect anything. And you can also duplicate moss with that too, so that's actually kind of cool. Alright. So let's head back. Let's go to the end and grab the dragon egg. So I'm happy. I got moss. Well, legitimately. I have technically moss already in the base, but it's in the command block area. Or not the command block area, the hacked barrel, which just has everything in creative mode. Inventory. Ow. Okay. I'm putting you in here. Actually, I'm gonna put everything in like a barrel, pretty much. We'll put moss in here too. Why not? We'll put all this stuff in here, and I'll store the rest of it in here. Again, I'll sort. Actually, I want to see. Is this a different one? It is. Okay, I'll find this one then. I'll find this one whenever I get a chance. You are end. Okay, so let's go to the end. Okay. I won't need a pickaxe. I can kind of mine really fast. I have like haste 2 or whatever, so it's fine. Alright. What? That's some weird things. Okay. Right click. Where'd you go? Okay. I will keep punching it. It'll break at some point. This is fun. Then it still has some things I need to show off too, so. There you go. Awesome. Dragon egg secured. Alright. Bye! Yeah, he can't follow me through the end. Oh, did he really get rid of half my hearts? Or is it just like every time I load a different, like, area? He's just so he doesn't follow me through there. Because that's kind of weird that he dealt, like, literally half of my health from that. I'll have a shulker box specifically for these. Yeah, so that's pretty much that. The area that I was talking about that I kind of need to show off, because it's, you know, very cool. Just want to make sure I know how long I've been recording for. This is going to be the shortest session of Sercacraft, I think. It's only going to be 6 videos. So if I right-click... Do I have to right-click that? No, I don't have to right-click, because I can just go through these trapdoors. That's right. Yeah, so over back here, there's a few areas over here. There's 4 items in here that we're going to go talk about. So I have a spawnable Varkle, so this will spawn in any version of Varkle. I have a item, or I have the original, one of the original versions of Varkle as just a plain old vehicle, and I just named it Car, so I just call this Car. This is the Dimensional Quarry Tower. I actually still have it. I have to get rid of it, but I'll get rid of it pretty much after this session, but I can show that off. And here is the Conduit Chamber. So this is actually a full conduit that you can literally spawn in. So I'm going to spawn in that Dimensional Quarry Tower. Oh no, wait, how did it get rid of my potion effects? What? That Enderman somehow got rid of my potion effects. What? No, I need to be hit by something, I think, for it to actually work again. But here's a quick fix I can do right now. There you go. I'll fix that later. Okay. Yeah, so let's see here. So in order for us to kind of place it, we need to be in creative mode. So we will be using creative mode a little bit. Okay, there's also going to be something over here that you can spawn in an infinite train of TNT below the ship. That was also going to be an idea, but I kind of just went, nah, no point. Okay, so that's fixed now. Okay, and now let's go load this. Now I don't remember where it gets spawned though. That's the thing. Yeah, I have bounding box off because it just makes more sense. Where does this get spawned? Oh, behind and above. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. It's good. It's better than nothing anyway. Let's go. Let's go and load it up. So it's been loaded. Right click, get rid of it. Or left click, I don't really care. Alright, get rid of that, alright. And now we're gonna go to survival. And let's go show it. I'm gonna go show it off. So this was actually the last thing I actually technically made in 1.16, right before upgrading this to, well, close to this as much as possible. So this was a huge thing that I ended up making. So this was it. I don't remember if there's actually a sound effect that happens when it's active. I don't know if it's active. One of these signs is to activate it. Well, technically 2 of them. So, like, this one and this one will do the exact same thing, and then this one and this one will do the exact same thing. Is it turned off? Because it shouldn't. It should be turned on. Okay, one of these is supposed to turn it on. The other one's supposed to turn it off. Yeah, because this is the retrieval, so this will actually grab the items for it. Like, this is where they get collected into. Okay, I'm gonna go into spectator if I already have that. Nope. Okay, let's go figure that out quick. Okay. No, so this is already deactivated. Yeah, that's deactivated. Okay, so that means that this one should be active then. Oops. That's an old way of doing it. So this should be activated. Correct? Yes. So that should activate it. So that should be fully active now. So we should... Yeah, there we go. So this is the old table. So this is back during 1.16. So this doesn't have copper in it right now. And these iron ore and such will be changed into the raw version. So though it'll actually not be... Like, just in case the ore is a little bit more overpowered than the raw stuff, we're going to be changing that over too. So I gotta go and actually do that kind of thing. But yeah, that's what this tower was. This tower was specifically so that I can just like AFK here, and I can store all the stuff down here if need be. So I can collect all of the stuff down here, and all of the furnaces that are above here get all collected into this middle hopper, or this middle barrel that's right down there. And these barrels, I think, yeah, these barrels right over here are all for extra sort of stuff you need to fill it in with. So if you will have a giant ton of iron ore, you can all throw it in here. It all gets sent over to this blast furnace, and then it gets sent down to that middle thing area over there, and then you can just kind of do that. Now, I didn't actually add a wipe in here, so pretty much I would have to use the console to kind of remove this. But yeah, same idea. Like, this entire thing was the last thing that I created in that version, and it actually looks kind of nice. Even if you kind of disregard all that kind of stuff above us, it actually does look kind of nice. I like it, so... Come on, Elytra. There you go. Look at that. Looks kind of cool. Again, not going to say it's going to win any contest, but you know what? It looks kind of... Looks very nice. Yeah, so I kind of wanted to go with a very unique theme. There is no theme, by the way. It was just whatever blocks I had kind of lying around, and I just ended up building it. Then I kind of went after bricks kind of thing, because I never usually use bricks. I used them a long time ago, but then I kind of just stopped. So I kind of wanted to reuse it again, so here you go. This design of the trapdoors was for elytras, so you can kind of, so even if you kind of miss, so instead of hitting the fence post and kind of just doing this and just getting booted off, you just, well, you can kind of land on the trapdoor and it'll kind of keep you alive, and same idea with this. So yeah. And in these ones, of course, as I said, one turns it off. Is it those ones that turn it off? Okay, I'll have to kind of camp here for a little bit. I'll probably end up adding a text to it to kind of tell it so that we'll just turn it off. Yeah, I think north and south turn it off. Okay, maybe. Maybe it turns it off? No, it doesn't turn it off. Okay. So yeah, so all these dragon eggs, by the way, are actually obtained through this method. There is a 0.1% chance, I think, for everyone that you have to actually give you a dragon egg. So it's a very rare chance. And I think there's a 0.4%, I think, for ancient debris. So don't get me wrong, we still made it so, although it's still somewhat difficult to get a hold of stuff, but it's fine. So this is north, so yeah, so these ones should technically turn it off. And there we go. So I'll destroy this. Yeah. I'll have to destroy this through the console, so Actually, I might as well do it now. So it's on the screen, but I'm going to need to go pick up something anyway. Let's go do that. Yeah, my potion effect disappeared. Oh, that's right. End gets rid of all potion effects. That's why I hate going to the end. Black Book of Removal, kind of need that. This is, well, the Black Book part is more so a Skyrim reference, and then everything else is just whatever. So I need to kind of, well, I kind of need to spawn in blocks anyway, so wood, you're my closest thing. So let's go and grab this. Reach this very corner, slash fill. Boom. Ow. It's fine. Either way, I'm going to be getting rid of it, so it doesn't really matter. We need this one right here, so we're going to go... Boom. This. Air. And we're going to go with... Destroy, I think. Yeah. I think it's either destroy or it's like replace. I can't. Okay, there we go. Oh, the server's lagging a little bit. There you go. Okay. Yeah, so all this book actually does, in case you don't know, is that if I were to, let's say, drop this chicken, and let's say, or somebody has a farm that has a bunch of these items lying around, and they're actually collecting lag, you grab this book, you right-click this, and it gets rid of it. Two entities, interesting. But yeah, that's all it pretty much does. So it just gets rid of those entities. And because there are some certain farms that actually kind of like having items sort of float like that, it helps out a lot that if you have some kind of like system to kind of get rid of them. That's why I have that book specifically. I think I also have it in here as well. No, but I do have it so I can actually locate any area, and I also did it like this too. It looks so cool. I like it. So blue means ocean because, or light blue means ocean because it makes sense. Yellow means like the end. Red means nether. Ruined portal can apparently be spawned in both areas, so that's why ruined is in green, but portal is in overworld. And then green is just overworld area. Like no matter what, so that's kind of why I have it like that. It looks kind of cool. I like that idea. And in this one, I kind of did the same thing except for I did with emerald blocks. Yeah, so they would let me know kind of thing which one you want to buy. So we did it in emeralds. But because emeralds are really easy to get a hold of, literally, I can just like camp in my starter base for like 10 years kind of thing, and I'd have like a bunch of gold blocks. So yeah, so. But I think that was back when I think villagers were more like a non-overpowered like that. That I think I made that. I think I made that at one point. I think the beginning of 1.14 actually. Was it the beginning of 1.14? Yeah. Because it had to be, because I think that's right when we were kind of doing something. And the 1.15 was when we were trying to enforce it as much as possible. Well, between 4 people kind of thing, it's not really going to do much, but yeah. Yeah, so all of those structure blocks, by the way, I've already been paid for. I just can't really use... Well, I used one, but that was mostly just to show what it did. But yeah. Okay, can I aim it at it? No, it's like it's like it just like slides right over it. Oh, you can. Okay. Okay, can I kind of just like light try my way in there? Nope. Bye. So yeah, so at one point, I think I tried to end up building one of my bases kind of thing, and there was a bunch of darkness in the like a bunch of dark patches in the middle area, like on the above and the bottom area, and I couldn't figure out if I could put like I couldn't really put like a glowstone kind of thing on the ceiling or the floor kind of thing without ruining it. So I kind of made these little pillars. I actually like the design a lot. It looks really nice. So I have like dark oak trapdoors on the top, kind of like this. And same thing on the bottom. They're all just like that. And then here, I have them under different rotations. So like that. So it's almost like if you want to kind of do it, you have to kind of grab it from the top and go down. Or if you want to get it at this side, you gotta go from the bottom and look up. I thought it would look kind of cool, so I ended up doing that for the top area. Mind you, in this top area, it kind of looks cramped, but it's fine. It's not really that big of a deal for it to kind of look a little, at least a little bit cramped on the top area, because it's more long than anything. Like this is, I think, around like 14, 16 odd blocks, so it's kind of good though. But this area is not too bad. I think it's like 4 this way and 2 this way. Yeah, so I tried moving this to here, but it didn't really work very well, so I kind of had to put it like here, and it actually looks very nice. It kind of helps like kind of like separate this into kind of looking like it's like one room, and you kind of just go here, go into your enchanting, and go, ooh, I need to enchant my stick or whatever, and then do that. Same idea with everything else. Then I had one in here. I kind of tried to center it, but it never really did work out, so I kind of did it like this, and it actually works really well with the room, so I kind of like it that way. Oh, this one doesn't have lava. Wait, this one has lava, but this one doesn't? Interesting. Alright, well, that's kind of that. Yeah, all these banners are not my design. I kind of went on... Well, this one is my design. That was back when I think banners first came out. Same thing with this one. That one is one of mine, I think. Maybe not this one. I don't really know. That one's maybe a half and half. I might have just been experimenting with different colors. This one's definitely one of mine. Whoops. This one just comes from the thing, so it doesn't really matter. The Woodland Mansion. This one's one of mine, I think. I think I made this, but I based it off of this one, I think. This one's just a pillager one. That apparently when you can go through 1.14 and you try and move it to 1.13, it'll still work. It'll just have a weird name to it. So instead of calling it Ominous Banner, I think it calls it like pillager.name.banner or whatever. Yeah, none of these I made. Yeah, because again, all the ones that I made, it was back when banners first got out, and I was kind of like experimenting. Then I kind of just got used to them. Yeah, this is also one of mine. Again, this again was like back when banners first came out. And I found this one, and I thought this one was really cool, so I kind of just stuck with this one. This one looks kind of cool, especially for like a farming area. It looks amazing, and then this is supposed to be like a phoenix or whatever. I made it a black and white phoenix. And there was like another one, I think, somewhere around here. I don't know. Is there actually any other ones that I don't know about? Yeah, this was one that my friend made. This is the Blood of the Sun. Yeah, and then... Yeah, because both of them would be identical. So yeah, those are the only ones that are mine. Interesting. Thought there was more than that. Oh yeah, this is the one that's from the End Cities. Oh yeah, this command sign, I kind of forgot about it. So I looked at a world, and it had something similar to this, but it had it as a repeating command block with chain command blocks, I think, right behind it. So I kind of changed it up a little bit so it'll actually work with a command sign. So pretty much you just right-click this. 4 bottle enchantings come from the top. It's like almost like it came out of nowhere. Drops down, breaks on the enchanting table, and you collect it. This is supposed to be for mending armor. Or mending tools. You just right-click this, break it, it breaks it, and it doesn't consume anything, and you kind of just do this. This barrel actually has gold tools and gold armor specifically for enchanting. If you didn't know this, I don't know if they changed this or not. I remember from 1.12, I think, or so long ago. I think it was 1.12. I think that I started actually doing it myself. Where this actually, like, gold is actually the best for enchantments. So before you toss anything into your enchanting table, so let's say you want to enchant your diamond helmet or whatever, instead of throwing in your diamond helmet, getting like the very weak enchantments, throw gold. Gold gets I think the better enchantment levels for what they're worth. And you take out the gold helmet and you throw in your diamond one, it'll still have the same enchantments, and you'll get like the better one for your buck kind of thing. And I kind of always kept gold tools close to here. Now, of course, shears, flint, and steel, you kind of have to gamble with them, but I don't think you can throw them in here, but still, yeah, same idea, though. If it has a gold variant, use the gold. Much worth it. Yeah, I still like these player heads. They're so good. Yeah, so a world had these cool player heads that have these cool ideas. It's the same idea with, like, this Rubik's Cube looking one and this. I tried using a invisible item frame to make this appear smaller. It kind of looks like the cube is more like there's sort of a slot in the middle of this bookshelf that's specifically for it, and I kind of didn't like it. Here's a digital alarm clock. Here's a stack of books. I thought it would look kind of cool, and here's like a little reading light. I like this area a lot. I legitimately do. I like this entire ship for the most part. It is pretty much one of my masterpieces, and I really like it. It has everything that I ever want. Plus, I have the... Yeah, I do have it, okay. Like, it also has, like, these cool barrels that have, like, every item in the game, for the most part. Obtained legitimately. Through a lot of effort. Oh yeah, I forgot I doubled up the diamond horse armor in here, yeah. Oh yeah, I should probably show off that too, yeah. So I have that saddle area. Through here and up here, you'll see that there's diamond horse armor, gold horse armor, iron, and saddles. Have that up there. What's this? Oh, just random junk, yeah. And here's some random sea pickles, just because. And yeah, so next time I actually show off the Sercacraft, will probably be at like day 30 million or whatever, and everything will have its own little place. I'll probably keep the bread here no matter what, so if anybody comes in and goes like, I'm hungry, it's like, don't worry, I got you covered. Here we go. Bread. And then you just toss it back in here, and there you go. Perfect. So, yeah. I'll see you guys next time for some more Sercacraft.